Hello everyone, and welcome to Videogame Vids, the show where we talk about video game news. This week, a Bioshock High School Musical wins multiple prizes. Pokemon Go-esque Warcraft mobile game has been cancelled. Unpacking launches on PlayStation today, and new The Last of Us HBO TV show footage has been leaked. A Bioshock High School Musical won it big at the Heart Encore 2022 Show Choir competition. At the Heart Encore competition, the California's John Burroughs High School Powerhouse Choir won multiple prizes, including musicianship, showmanship, and best choir. The musical performed several songs that together tell the tale of Rapture. This is basically a prequel to the first Bioshock game, as it tells the story of how the city is built. And of course, in the game, you find the city already in ruins. You can find the whole musical online. I put a link on it in the description, so would you kindly check it out? Bioshock is a action shooter from 2007 that caught wild critical acclaim, mainly because of its innovative story and storytelling. There's a wonderful twist in it, but apart from that, it also has players explore a intriguing and mysterious city that has collapsed, and you slowly discover why this has happened, why the city even exists, and several weird things that are going on there. If you have not played Bioshock or the other Bioshock games, it's definitely worth checking out. Even though it is 15 years old by now, it still really holds up, especially the story. Jotun and Prey for free now on the Epic Game Store. Oopsie. If you log into the Epic Game Store right now, you can get a free edition of Jotun, a Valhalla edition, and Prey. This offer lasts until May 19th, so if you're watching this, presumably you still have time. Jotun is an indie game, an action exploration game that has been quite popular. I haven't played it myself, so I don't know too much about it. Prey, on the other hand, is a game made by Arcane, who are best known for Dishonored, one of my favorite games of all time. Prey is a reboot of sorts of an older game series, although the connection to the original Prey games is quite loose. You play as a inhabitant of a space station that has been overrun by an alien species, and you have to find your way out of there. Prey didn't have a lot of commercial success when it launched, but over the years has gained a lot of critical acclaim. So there's a good chance that you don't have it yet if you are a gamer, but it is quite worth checking out. So head over to Epic Games and try them out for free. Leaks show more about The Last of Us TV show. On Twitter, people have shared some leaked footage of the filming of the Last of Us TV show that's coming to HBO. In the clip, we can see a lot of military vehicles, and also people very upset with Fedra. If you played The Last of Us, you might remember that Fedra is the Federal Disaster Response Agency, and it is one of the antagonists mentioned in The Last of Us and The Last of Us Part 2. I believe the soldier who shoots... Oh god, what was his daughter called? The soldier that shoots Joel's daughter works for Fedra, and he gets the command to shoot them even though he doesn't really want to. So based on this footage, it looks like the show, or at least part of the show, is going to take place earlier than the games, before the apocalypse has fully taken hold. If you're not familiar with The Last of Us, it is a post-apocalyptic game in which you control Joel, a very nihilistic and gruff man who has given up on the world after his daughter got killed at the start of the disaster. Like I said, she got shot by a soldier who was supposed to be protecting them. But as Joel gets the job to protect a little girl who apparently is immune to the zombie virus, he slowly builds a relationship with her, and by relationship I mean a father-daughter relationship, and starts to warm back up. The game has been critically acclaimed. I'm pretty sure it won Game of the Year. The follow-up, The Last of Us Part 2, was more contested. Some people really loved it, some people really hated it, or maybe they just hated specific parts of it. But they did dare to take some interesting decisions, regardless of what people would think of it. The Last of Us, I think both of them are, if you have a PlayStation, you basically have to check them out. The first one, for sure. The second one, it's maybe more up to you. Just know that you won't be seeing Joel as much as you hope. Counselor Unpacking comes to PlayStation 5 today. In a blog post, Sony has announced that the puzzler Unpacking will be launching on PlayStation later today. If you aren't aware of Unpacking, it is a puzzler where you have to basically do what the title says. You get some boxes, you have to unpack them and give all the stuff a proper space in your room or house or whatever. It's actually, apart from it being very zen and calming, it also is a very special way of ambient storytelling, because the things that you are unpacking and placing, the room that you're in, and the progression of time actually tell a story in a subtle way. So if you're interested in something like that, definitely check it out. Pokemon Go like Warcraft mobile game reportedly cancelled. In a tweet, Jez Corden from Windows Central mentioned that the Warcraft mobile game that would look like a Pokemon Go style augmented reality has been cancelled. Later, Jason Schreider from Blizzard confirmed that indeed the game is no longer being made. It was announced a while back that Blizzard was working on 2 mobile games, but it turns out that one of the 2 that was reported has been aborted. So you won't be fighting Murlocs in augmented reality. That's all for this week's video game vids. Come back next week for more, or watch yesterday's board game vids. You can also watch a special later this week where I build that thing. The video will be 5 hours, so be patient, but I'll be adding chapters so you can skip to each bag that I start working on. Bye!